who receive their study permits prior to March 18th are allowed to travel to Canada, considering the fact that a student going to be observing 14 days self-quarantine and going to be providing the detailed description of their plan in terms of like what is their transportation, where are they staying, the meals they're going to be receiving 3 times a day, and the letter from school confirming that the classes are resumed in September. So considering those factors, if a student has a solid enough package with the documents that is outlining all of those conditions without any questions, then yes, those students should be able to travel to Canada without any further issues. The students who have received their either study permit or approval in principle after March 18, unfortunately, at the moment won't be able to travel to Canada, at least until further notice from the immigration authorities. But what those students can do is still participate in the online learning. So essentially, what can be done is the class can be started online, and then after that, once the travel ban and travel restrictions are lifted, those students can just organically progress into the on-class. So the quarantine plan is either the document or a set of the documents that indicates that student is able to be self-isolated for 14 days period from the moment that you've arrived to Canada, then have the ability to prove to the immigration that there's going to be a transfer from airport to your place of stay, which is usually done if you have this book, can be done by providing the receipt or providing the invoice that you have paid for this transportation, as well as showing the invoice or that you've made a payment for the accommodation. The student would also need to have access to all the necessities such as like cleaning services, toiletries, and any other essentials that are required for the normal way of life, access to meals. And then, last but not the least, the importance of being able to do the COVID-19 test for after 5 days of a self-quarantine. So the student would need to be able to go to one of the COVID-19 testing facilities and do the test for the COVID-19 that needs to be negative in order to be able to successfully finish the self-isolation period. 14 days period was set by the health authority. If within 14 days period you don't experience any symptoms or everything goes back to normal, you are basically cleared to enter the country. So with that, there are a couple of ways that we are providing support to our students. Is first by partnering with some of the hotels that are located next to the campus or next to the airport for the student to choose from, providing them with the competitive rates for stay. The medical insurance part is very important, is that you must have it as part of your arrival quarantine package, and on that date your health insurance already have to be valid. So if you need medical services, this is something that you would need to do through your health insurance provider. So you would need health insurance for minimum of 6 months.